There we go. Jesus, not wanting to start up there. Also, yes, raccoon, a stream this late. Nah, 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 nah. What are you gonna do? Stop me? Nah, I've been staying up quite a bit later actually, because of Nessa's job and stuff. So I don't have any like editing to do. So I figured I might as well just see who's up and hang out with you people. Maybe do something on the server. I don't know. I gotta do some stuff for recordings today. Today. Yeah. I gotta see if we're having recordings today. PC, you streaming at an hour like this? More likely than you think. I think that's the meme. Oh God, yeah, it's only it's only Flare and Save today. Oh, since it's only only 3 for me, so I can't say anything. It's 2 a.m. for me. It's 2 a.m. I'm just chilling. I was looking at stuff, or posts from back in the day, back when I started doing YouTube, and I found some posts that uh, uh, they're during a time of my life. They are during a time that I was alive. Yep, it was a time, and I was alive. Yeah, yeah. I deleted a bunch of the posts, so I imagine that my post count's gonna have dwindled a lot, but there's a ton of like links to certain people's streams. I also realized there was a stream up that I did not still want up. So it has been changed to be am I there we go. It has been changed to be why am I lagging? Ah, I see why I'm lagging. The stream was changed so that it is now for membership only because I did not realize that that stream was still open for anyone to witness, and yeah, definitely it was a stream. It was a stream that happened at some time, and it's probably for the best that it remained behind sealed doors. It be for the better, huh? What am I doing? Where am I going? What do I wish to do? I don't know. What's in my workplace? What is there for me to do? Oh, I have actually stuff I gotta put on. I could go show you guys the ball pit. The ball pit. Woo. What's even scarier is it's the same shape or type of ball pit that the time traveling ball pit is. Oh, scariest thing of all. I gotta figure out prices for the ball pit. So what? There's two ball pits. So how much should the ball pits be? The ball pit's got to be kind of expensive, right? Upgrade, and then upgrade two. Got to be kind of expensive. How much money should the ball pit? Huh? Let's see. The repairing 40. We could make it like a good like 30. $30. $30 for the first upgrade for the ball pit. 30, and then the next one be like, I don't know, it'd be like 60 for the ball pit. Anyways, I'm gonna come over here and go put a roof on the ball pit room. The doorway hasn't been done, but I don't really care about the doorway. Oh, this hasn't been done yet. Huh. Anyways, now you guys will see how I do the redstoning for rooms. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal, but how I math out the redstone so that way everything's like even and stuff. Oh, this is great. So glad for that. But, ooh. Me and Rena go poo for no particular reason. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Definitely probably has nothing to do with the conversation we were having earlier at all. Oh. Oh, you and Rena go poo. Oh, my dyslexia read that as poof, but you just uh, Zarum, I hate to be that person. Zarum, you don't need to tell me when you guys use the bathroom. It's okay. Just go. I promise I don't need to know. Wait, no. I'm just saying, you don't need to tell me when you gotta go. Like, you gotta go, you gotta go. I don't blame you, but like, for the love of God, CCY, you're the one who made the autocorrect. I'm just the funny man. I'm just doing my job. Hey, I gotta make it worthwhile for you guys to be here, you know? You guys are talking about wanting to leave me. I gotta keep you entertained to keep you here somehow. I'm just a jokester. I tell all sorts of jokes. I tell jokes. I tell anti-jokes. I tell. Actually, autocorrect made the autocorrect. Well, technically failed the autocorrect, but you get the idea. Yeah. Autocorrect is the wrong thing. And unfortunately, the wrong thing is really funny. Okay. Could I just get away with singular lights? Or is there not going to be enough light in the room if I don't? Hang on, let me turn the light off in the shed. Oh, oh, I like this. This is good. This is good shit. Yes. The ball pit glows. Uh, uh, I've been given powers beyond your understandings. Immortals could never understand what I am capable of. So we do stack two. Nope, that's a three. Then we go stack two in that direction. Ooh. Five. One, two, three. I kind of want this to stack two more. I want to kind of almost bring it to the middle. I've got a song stuck in my head. Let me live my life, man. I demand freedom. Demand Let's see. Oh, but you don't really need light in this corner, do you? Maybe we can give you singular lights. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Up, 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 up. I miss Ness when he works. I'm missing Ness a lot lately, to be honest. He had yesterday off, but he spent a lot of the day sleeping, which is fair. I also spent a lot of the day sleeping. I'm trying to get my schedule. I don't think he's really noticed, but I'm trying to get my schedule to where like I can at least still like partially sleep with him. Like so it's not complete opposites. So basically I stay up long enough that when he gets home, he just hops into bed with me and we just basically sleep for like another couple hours before I have to get up and go do work. There we go. is actually pretty well lit. I meant for it to be a lot spookier, but that's okay. I need to make a layout for the fear location. Wow. And I gotta get. I bought recently. I bought a bunch of liminal games, like those wander around like backrooms kind of games. Got a bunch of those. I want to play those, but I don't have thumbnails for them yet. I need to strangle a thumbnail artist and wrangle them into doing the liminal space thumbnails. Because the moment I get those thumbnails, I will play those games. Genuinely, I'm. I had them downloaded on my computer. I am like very excited. It actually requires me like wrangling an artist. The artists have been very busy at work. We've gotten a good chunk of the thumbnails remade that needed to be redone. Like all the altar thumbnails are done. Purple did all those, which is crazy. Now we're kind of just doing a lot of cleanup, which is crazy. Uh, oh, yeah, that's for the thing. Oh. Oh, this is Jack's old game, huh? I was gonna repurpose this shit. Like, yeah, yeah. Oh. Oh, this thing. This thing's very silly. Hold on. This was a Nixon's old game. Hang on. It's hidden in our game. There's a bunch of sticks. Oh, what? My man's credit card and some Ox's updated manual. Nothing in there. Was this Nixon? Yeah, this is Nixon's game, right? So, what's over here? Oh! This is the old murder mystery floor. Here's our RPH, gang. But, demolished. Because, and here's Violet's place, which needs to be Daisy's. Which needs to be redone because God, it's bad, and I need to figure out what animatronics actually go there now. There's too many humans, but I might be adding more. What's here? What's this? Oh, this is the spook diner. I also gotta refigure out the spook diner because, like, God, I have what I can replace these two. Where's the sign? That way. I can replace like Oliver and Astrid. But then I have the problem of having an extra space, I think. Several extra spaces actually. So I might be able to keep, and these are need to be remade because the fears are just, some of them are fine and others don't make a whole lot of lick of sense. So like There's that room, this room, this room. That's Mars. This is SK's. This one is the Bastards. This one is another Bastards. I could always go like uh because they need rooms. And then I believe oh yeah, and then Flicker and Flare. So I actually have enough rooms. And then it's just oh the room got repurposed because of this, that, and what have you. I will say I'm a little sad that I will lose this room. This room is really cool. Oh my god. I scared myself. I can't remember what these fears were. I believe this was like the fear of uh like being alone or something. Or like the fear of nothing. And then this was like the fear of shadows or something like that. The fear of seeing things out of the corner of your eye. This is Curse's room. Poor Curse. Poor Curse. This AU is so fucked. Predominantly, there will be nothing seen of this AU just because of how genuinely messed up it is. It is so messed up. Why is this blocked off? Oh, yeah. This is still. What is this room? I can't remember. Oh, this is the kitchen. This is the kitchen that wasn't finished. Oh, Silent still hadn't finished the kitchen. And then here's our storage. Oh my god, this place is so cool. Why? I don't know why that's. Oh, that's for the staircase that goes up. That's for the haunted house area. Bathroom. God, it's been so long, I forgot the layout. Whoa, that's not my bathroom. Oh, because they're all gender neutral. That's why. Janitor's closet. Oh, wait. Is this the janitor's closet that has the spooky thing? No. This is not the janitor's closet that has the spooky thing. Oh. Oh. Look at that. I will say I have been working on something small, a bit of a prototype if you will, or something. This is the medical room. Here's the staircase to where the haunted house area will be. Once I get the office all figured out, stuff, then we get to build the haunted house. Got pressure plates for the doors and stuff and all that. Anyways, I have been testing something. I haven't figured out exactly how I'm gonna make it work, but I figured out how to make a redstone contraption. Uh, with a you'll see, you'll see. I'll show you. Pressure plate, redstone, and then piston. What's this one? Okay, so it's like I think this is correct. I think I've done this correctly. So then you have it so that it's like pressure plates here, and then yeah. And then basically you just go the knot. Oh, I didn't need the slime block. No, I figured out I didn't need that. Silly me. Or wait, it did need the slime block. It has to be okay. So it's this piston, and then it's a sticky block. Slime. I believe this, this, and then you put that in there, and then you put this here, and then this goes here. Okay, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm a little silly. So you'd be like, step, step, step. Hmm. Why is this not working? I swear I had this figured out, but now I feel a little silly. Oh, right. It has to be on the same layer. Ah! So the idea is, hang on. I gotta do this. There we go. And then we do that, right? So then it's like, hear me out. So you walk along the path and then, ah! Ah! And if I put like, I don't know, like carpet. Oh, you wouldn't even see it at all. So you just walk around and you just go, oh. Oh, it doesn't work on the curve. Well, I could still use a wool like block here, right? That would still potentially have the same effect, right? That should, in theory, have the same effect. It'd be better to do in dark areas. Oh yeah, absolutely. But the idea is just boo. Now, I wonder if I put if I have like a platform and I do this, what happens for no particular reason? Will this launch it? I gotta get rid of the evidence. Hang on. I gotta get rid of the evidence. I can't have anyone just seeing my stuff. Oh, I can't just have anyone seeing things. What happens? Does it immediately fall, or because it's like a... No, I don't want a normal piston. I think I want a sticky piston. This. I think only a sticky piston will work for what I need. So if I just go... well, the platform move would also this move. So I must admit, curiosity has the better of me. If I were to put this, and let's say I were to do a door, I need to put it in the open position, I think. So this is closed. And this is closed. Oh, hang on. Let me... Gotta trick the door into being closed when it's not. Yeah, there we go. All right. I've tricked the door. It should now believe it is open. And if I were to press this, it broke the door. But that's because it moved the ground. What if I just do this? What if I just do this instead? Interesting. So is that because it was tricked? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, is that because the ground moved? I'm okay with the door breaking, to be honest. I still think that would be great. Because then it could be like, you won't see it be one of these fancy doors, right? No, it's gotta be, I gotta trick it. Maybe. And then supposedly, nope. Nope. No. So yeah, it does have to break the door, which is fine. I'm okay with that. That still would be, like, let's say there's just a platform here. And I did this instead. Now, clearly this is, like, obvious. Clearly I would do something better. But let's say, for example, I did something a bit more complex than this, but this is the basic concept. I don't think that's enough for it to activate, but that's fine. I can just throw a repeater in the middle and it'll work. I just go, do, I'm existing. Well, that didn't even activate it. Da 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 da. What? Why isn't that working? Huh? Okay. Fine. Do 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 do. Why is it not activating now? What? Hello? it is it because of the but what? Oh, the slime block was sticking to the bottom, and since I set more blocks, it didn't. Oh, what if I were to put it up one instead? Like if I were to put it here. And then let's say this also activates the door. Right? You go. What happened? What even happened there? Okay. That's fine. That's whatever. So you go, ah! Oh my god, that actually works really well because then when you step off of it, the door closes. Oh! Ooh! Ooh, that's. Gang. Gang. Gang, you don't understand. Gang, you don't understand. Ah! It's like the perfect amount of blocks, too. It's like 4 blocks. I mean, I bet you could even amplify it by like putting ice down. So I bet you could even make it back even further by just like putting some ice down and then ah wait, okay. I gotta know. What happens if I put carpet down on top of the ice? Because I know you're still slippery, but will it still be able to get through the door? It should, potentially. I think it should still be able to, so you wouldn't see, you'd be like, da 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 da. No, okay, it doesn't. Is there a block you can put on top of this? Well, you could do like, yeah, that's exactly my thought. I haven't figured out how to really do the armor stands in the menu, so getting it to hold knives and stuff isn't something I can quite do, fortunately. But I mean, this will still give a pretty good scare. Especially if I do it like closer, like if the trigger is like even closer. Like if the trigger's like right here, then it would just straight up just yo. Oh, that would be so mean. Oh my god, that would be so mean. Look at this. Yo. That would be so terrifying. Oh my god, and I can even set up redstone so that way like a trap door or something opens up so the armor stand like drops down So when they turn around, they don't see the armor stand there anymore. So like, like, oh, there's like a trap thing. So you're just like, you walk, walk, walk. Oh no! Well, not quite. Close. Close, 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 close. Ah! Where'd it go? Ah! That could be so cool. You just like, you'd get scared, so you'd move forward. They would more than likely back up to get away. Oh, that's true. I mean, then they just fall into the pit. I could still set up a pit. It just wouldn't be for the armor stand anymore. Then it really could be right here, because then it would be like, ah! Oh my god. And then if it closes back up, the others could walk in, and if I have the armor stand gone, they wouldn't even know it was a thing. Oh my god. This could be so fun. Oh. So, eventually I'm gonna make it an NPH themed backrooms kind of area. Not an NPH, but like my series theme. Like there'll be like PPHH and an NPH and stuff. So, wait, real quick, Pi, if you're watching this, you should not be here. All right, get out of here. You already shouldn't have been here. You're seeing things you shouldn't see. Get out of here. Okay, if you're not Pi, you can stay. But anyways, what I want to do is I want to do like a backroom styled area, and uh, something, some of these contraptions in that area could be so fun. This could be so fun. Oh my god. The possibilities are endless. Oh, my wonderful contraption. I mean, hell, I think you could even probably put a thing there. That way it's not immediately to the door, so you don't see the redstone. So it's just, yep. It just doesn't make it as far, which is fine. That is totally fine. See, now I'm just trying things. That doesn't change it because this does. Oh yeah, that is. I'm gonna delete this, but I have this stream to look at later. I have this stream to look at later. This is good. This is good shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to grab the stream real quick. Hold up. I'll grab the stream and I'm gonna throw it in my notes chat so that way I don't lose it for later. But yeah, no. That's good shit. Good shit. Oh, Luna's been helping out do some random buildings and stuff. Luna's been doing great. I haven't gotten to see some of the new buildings. I mean, I get screenshots, but honestly, they look so much more lively than the old builder stuff. They got some small buildings. They got this silly little thing. I don't know what this is, but it's silly looking. That is an interesting roof. Huh. Is there a reason on the outside for that roof? No, that is just an inside choice. Huh. I mean, I think it's pretty neat, but dang. Got some like skyscraper-esque buildings. This one would probably need some more windows. This one probably needs some more windows. Then there's this silly thing. They're just making a whole bunch of silly buildings. Those ones look great. What is over here? Let's go this way. Let's figure out what's this way. Oh, hey, there's a bunch of trucks and stuff. If you want to know what we do when Pandy buys things, I just have people build a bunch of random shit, and I may or may not end up using it. Shrugs. That is usually how that goes. Some old pie building stuff. This is a joke. I got bored. Huh. Good to know. Good to know. I made over here is my area. I built all of these buildings. You see these buildings? These are mine. I did these. I also built the windmill. I was gonna build more, but then I got bored and I didn't. It's over this way. Oh, is this that airport? Yeah, it's kind of bad. This was the original layout for Sprite's game over here, I believe. Then it got gutted. I think some of it was fun. The way the conveyor belt kind of went in all the rooms was really fun. But I think I like how Sprite's game came out in the end. I don't know what this is about. And I could probably guess what it's about. This is probably an area I cleared out or something, and no one came and cleaned up the area. Like, was asked. Katie decides to buy a giant stuffed puff marshmallow after watching Ghostbusters. I feel like Ghostbusters is a horror movie to the animatronics. Yeah, I guess I must have cleared an area and just stuff just didn't get cleaned. Looks like the remnants of testing things. No, so this is what this is when I clear out the area to make it flat, because this used to be a different world, which I've done for several reasons. It's not naturally flat. So I have to clear out chunks of the world, which I use with World Edit. But when you're clearing out as large a chunks as I am, there's bound to be mistakes, where things just like these holes here, things just don't copy correctly. It happens. It's not a big deal. But it just means that sometimes there's just randomly water places, and it has to be like cleaned up. And I guess I must have assumed that somebody had cleaned it up after me, and it had not been cleaned up. instead of 1,000. Oh no, we can do 100 from here. The way we have to kill all the passive mobs because those guys don't. We can't get them to not spawn because there isn't really a command for that, so they just kind of spawn anyway. I mean, thankfully, I figured out how to get bats not to spawn. I can't remember what I did to do that, but I'm thankful I figured that out. Because that used to be a problem. And MPH used to have a huge bat problem. So much so that I think originally Gen 3 there was gonna be a bat. And I don't remember why I decided not to. It doesn't really have an underground unless they change that. I know there's a way that you can modify a super flat world to give yourself an underground, but yeah, it also had to do with the fact that this original world, I believe, is a duplicate of something. Oh wow, there's just this big long space out here. What the fuck? I mean, this is where we go to build things for normal stuff, so there needs to be a ton of space, but holy guacamole. Look at all this space. I can't even find where the things are. Oh, I found where the things are. What is this? Oh, that's the. I want to find something cool and exciting for you guys. Not that. We already went there. Oh, here's something cool and exciting for you guys. This hasn't been finished yet, but here you go. We're gonna need to texture this. Yeah, there's the texturing. This is gonna be a landfill. There's gonna be a bunch of trash. This is a dump. You dump all your trash. Oh, yes, and here's an MPH2, most of which will need to be redone because, God almighty, whatever I did, it was wrong. It was incorrect and should not have been done. Oh, there's Monty's. Well, that's not Monty's. That's the emotion location. That's not Monty's. Thought it was Monty's for a second. It's not. Do you set it to peaceful when recording, or how have you found a way to keep mobs out unless you spawn them in? I think if I remember correctly, there is a setting that allows you to turn mob spawning off, like bad mobs. You just can't do it to peaceful mobs, but you can do it even when you're not in peaceful. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the game is in easy. Yeah, it's locked into easy. Oh yeah, and here's the fixed version of the cafe. All the lights are off and everything. Definitely not because we did a pie recording or something here. Oh, yeah. And I have to go through and redo FNAF 2 as well. You can see my nightmare of redstone contraption over here. So I can spawn mobs in. I can physically, they just don't spawn on their own. Like I can I could just fucking have him just here. He's here now. But I don't like it. Jesus Christ, if you don't have a weapon, these things. That'd suck to have to deal with if you had no weapons. Damn. Good grief. What is this? Hello? Oh, I know what this is. Oh. Oh, I know what this is. Yes. Okay, I know what that is. All right. I was like, what is this? I know what it is. I know what it is. No need to worry, gang. I know what it is. There's so much water over here. Oh my god, there's so much water! Who didn't clean up? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to get someone on that. Troopers have 20 HP. Hitting them with the party cup pause only deals 1 damage each hit unless you have a buff. That's crazy. Well, unfortunately, I'm not a party cub at the moment. Party cub pause definitely would be stronger. Party cub pause would probably do like, I don't know, like fucking 5 damage in 1 hit. But I am no party cub right now. I am just otter. I built this building. What is this building doing? I'm pretty sure I built this one. I didn't do the interior, but I built this one. I did the exterior. So I do dabble in some building. Oh my god. Sorry, I just happened to fucking fly over and man. Man, oh man. Yeah, look at that. Look at Coda's old backyard. Back when Blue Screen had a yard. That's crazy. Yeah, wait, I'm not gonna look at that. Ew. My paws are too good to touch the filth. Crazy. And then we have these over here. They've never been added. We just have these big ass skyscrapers. Then a random ass roof. At least you didn't take an iron golem in a fist fight, because that has 100 HP and they hit like a truck. Well, I am creative, so they will also ignore me, quite frankly. But yeah, I do have a location I want to work on next. Don't mind these notes. But there is another location I want to work on. I made the animatronics for them. Or I guess Ness helped me. And they are made from the color palettes of fallen comrades. Uh, and I'm pretty happy with them, honestly. I took the colors that I liked, that I used for my characters, and repurposed them, and I'm pretty proud of that. And that is the fear location. If you haven't seen, that is this one. I'm pretty happy because the main animatronic's a puppet, and that's kind of cool. Pretty neat. Good shit. Hi, how is everyone doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm getting a little tired. It's like 3 a.m. I haven't slept yet. So I'll probably have to like go inside soon. I've also hit a point of being so cold that my hands no longer feel cold. But yeah, the fear location's gonna be fun. I'm kind of working on a story already a little bit for it. I want to do like a there used to be 5 animatronics, but one of the animatronics, the one that's fight, like got aggressive with someone, and so they were decommissioned. So they're like forced to the back room, and like the puppet took over being the lead animatronic. Something like that. I don't know. I don't have all the details yet. I'm really happy with the animatronics. Especially their color palettes. Oh my god, their color palettes are so nice. I snatched them from old characters of mine that would no longer be in use. I think I did pretty good, actually. I'm pretty happy with them. They came out great, honestly. So 10 out of 10 would recommend. I think my favorite color palette wise is either flop or fawn. I really like how fawn looks. Fawn is a beagle. They're very silly. So I want it to be kind of a location like delving into trauma. Delving into like trauma and stuff. Consider it like a vent location, but lighter. So yeah, I think I might head to bed though. It is almost 3:30. So thank you for those who hung out with me. Greatly appreciate it. Also, Zero, I did see your comment about liking my content, and thank you. It is greatly appreciated. Took me a second to reply to that. I am tired. I am the big EP. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a awesome day and TTFN. Bye bye.